Hi, I'm OrbAttraction, here holding space for communication and healing with spirit. Wow, what a morning I've had already. And as I'm starting to film, construction crew across the street, a lot of noise. And I'm sitting here thinking, and it's just the distractions of the world, right? That's all that is. Anyways, I'm getting ready to, and I just saw this split. So I'll take this card right here and the Five of Thought. Okay. So this deck called me. I always have it on my altar area. It's the Guardian Angel deck. Anyways, I've had quite a morning with my Bible, and then the decks. I have 4 decks over here that wanted to give me cards, let me receive what I need. So it says successful completion. This is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. We've been blessed. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you'll begin a new journey, but for now, take the time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. Oh my goodness. Oh, I so need that. Okay, thank you, Spirit. And then the Five of Thought. The path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama into your life. Wow, beautiful. I'll take that. Thank you. Okay, so this morning, sitting with my Bible, as soon as I wake up, I get my Bible, and I just sat with it. I didn't have a question or a thought or anything going into it. And I heard James. Okay, James. I sit with that for a second. And then I hear 3:8. So let's go. I don't know if I marked it here. Yeah, okay. So James 3:8, the chapter of 3 is taming the tongue. Okay. So let me just read 3:8 here. It says, but no man can tame the tongue. It is a restless evil, full of deadly poison. I had no idea what that was, right? I wasn't sure at the moment what the Lord has for me to hear, to be healed, to receive. So me, the humanness and the thinking mind of me, I read all of 3. Okay. I read all of 3. Okay. Not knowing. I just got massive chills. I love the way Spirit just works through my cards, my Bible, my thoughts, everything. I went to go retrieve my coffee, and I come back, and these are the decks that called me. My Archangel Oracle deck was the first card, and I kind of like to keep them in order as I'm hearing. And then I have my Archangel Power Tarot deck, and then I question which ones of these um, Seasons of the Witch, Litha Oracle called me, so I picked that, and then Bethan, Bethan, I think that's how you say it. Deck two. I'm like, okay, the more the merrier is how I always think about it. So, gosh, I'm gonna leave my Bible. Maybe I should put it on my lap, just because I think I have to refer back to that here in a bit. Um, it's amazing. I had no idea what was coming. But I did. As I'm shuffling this deck, I had my son Hunter James on my heart. I'll explain as I go. So I received, this is my dancing card, is what the Lord spit out for me as I'm thinking of my son, my third child. Archangel Raziel, Raziel. It is time to let go, prepare for change. And then what do I see on the card? Embracing an infant, right? My child. Isn't that just amazing? Now, I didn't realize why I received these cards until my third card, which is my second shadow card, is the bottom of the deck. The overall vibe of all the cards. Archangel Christian, it says, accept the Christ light, act with wisdom and loving compassion. That's my first shadow card. Beautiful. Love her. And I didn't notice until I started reading the cards. She's on the front of the deck, which is, I love that. My second shadow card, which actually made me think of the verse I got this morning. And I did not have my son Hunter on my thoughts. So Archangel Raguel, be fair in all situations, resolve your conflicts. Right? Wow. And I just got reminded as I'm seeing this on my desk over here. I have this on my altar. As I'm beginning to pull out, the cards to shuffle. This here is Hunter James. We were at Rancho Park in Simi Valley, and I'm pregnant with his sister Abigail. But this is Hunter. I don't know the date. He might have just turned 2 or 1, because I got pregnant in July and he turned 1 in September. So maybe this is thereafter in September. So I'm not quite sure. It doesn't show the complete date on that. But obviously he was just getting ready to walk and stuff. So, okay, so these are the cards Spirit has for me. So let me just read them to you. Archangel Raziel. Okay. I feel so close to the camera today. Okay. I'm reading what it said on the card. Archangel Raziel is a powerful, a very high frequency, 10th dimensional angel. He is the angel of birth and death, and his angels are present at the birth and death of every single human and animal. He holds every mother and incoming baby in love, comfort, and hope. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm in awe. It's a beautiful thing. But I had no thought going into my Bible this morning. And I received James 3:8, which after journaling, I realized that Hunter's middle name is James. And then I get this first card, and it says that he holds every mother and incoming baby in love, comfort, and hope. And I didn't know the connection until my third card. But reading back on this is just, I'm in awe. He also arrives with compassion and tenderness to attend the death of every soul and endeavors to ensure that they are met by love, ones in spirit. When souls pass over, his angels hold the light to guide them as they transition into the next experience on their soul journey. Archangel Raziel is black with which allows him to absorb all the emotions of the dying person. His interior is shiny, shimmering gold, and he creates a cocoon so that people and animals can transition into the light in peace and safety. Sometimes he collects huge groups of souls who pass over together. Those who ascend are met by many archangels. And the guidance, this card advises you that it is time for a transition in your life. One part is ending and another is awaiting to take its place. You may need to cut the cords to an aspect of your current life, maybe a person, a situation, a job, a house, or even a country. Your guidance is to release old graciously and courageously and prepare for the birth of something expected but unknown. It may be a creative project or a baby. You may even be relinquishing an old characteristic and breathing a new aspect of yourself. Know that the universe is supporting you with a new, whatever it is. You are receiving healing, inspiration, and love from the angelic realms. Something good is coming into your life. Enjoy it. I'll take that. That is beautiful. And for this card to come out as I'm shuffling and seeing the Archangel embracing what I'm believing is my Hunter James. Isn't that beautiful? I'm in awe. Okay, let's move on to Archangel Christian. Okay. Beautiful card. It says Archangel Christian is the twin flame of Archangel Jophiel and carries the divine feminine light of wisdom with loving compassion. Compassion again. Okay. I mean, it's all connected, but it just blows my mind. This beautiful golden archangel holds and radiates the Christ light. When your crown chakra becomes the fifth dimensional, she passes all of the cosmic wisdom into it, infusing the 1,000 petals with light and attracting beautiful energies to you. Archangel Christian is helping those who are on the ascension path to proceed with wisdom and always to help others onto their path. She shares a retreat with Archangel Jophiel, a glorious ethereal golden temple over the mountains of northern China. Together they are beginning to release some of the wisdom held in the land in the east in order to help the planetary ascension. It says guidance. Your guidance is to open up to Archangel Christian and allow her to fill you with Christ's light as well as the wisdom. Know that from the moment you invoke her, she starts to pour unconditional love and golden wisdom into you. She helps you experience everyone and everything for an enlightened perspective. Take a moment to feel her energy flowing into your mind and then consciously beam the light you have received to others. And I did that when I first read it over my bed, which was beautiful. And I did that without knowing for my son Hunter. So that was awesome. Archangel Christian calls you because I just have to, because I did have him on my heart when I was shuffling this deck. So it was appropriate, I assume. Archangel Christian calls on you to approach every person you meet today with the wisdom and loving compassion. Notice how they respond to you. In addition, treat situations around you with stagacy to the exact extent that you exude wisdom and loving compassion. Archangel Christiel will help you in your life to transform. I'll take that. I mean, and oops, and look at the orb she's holding. It's just so gorgeous. It's just so beautiful. I'll take that. Okay. And then Archangel Radleigh, be aware in all situations, resolve conflicts. So that's beautiful. Okay, and that's over here. And I did write that Hunter was in my thoughts on each card I received. Archangel Radleigh, the angel of justice, in a pale blue energy. His aim is always to bring about a fair result in any situation or relationship. He works with countries, companies, families, and charities, as well as individuals, and tries to bring about meditation when situations are stuck. He enables people to find their truest integrity. If you feel you are being treated unfairly, unjustly, or that life is unfair, Archangel Radleigh will give you the strength and confidence you need to stand up for yourself. He sees the overall perspective over many lifetimes and helps you to understand that there are many sides of every situation, which I've given my son, obviously, the benefit of the doubt. And I know he's hurt, right? I'm not sure what was said to him because I had just started my lower back that put me in bed, and the pain was just so horrific, and I couldn't say the right things to him. So my second husband, which is a whole nother deal, said he would go speak to Hunter, and I do not know what was said or done in that moment. I do not. But all I know is my son Hunter left and never came back. So I had a lot of healing with that today. It goes on to say each is regulated by the law of cause and effect. Archangel Radleigh ensures that it is implemented. He is very active now, for this is a time of closure before the new golden age begins. The guidance of this. Choosing this card indicates that there may be a misunderstanding or conflict in your life or in the relationship that needs to be resolved. It may be big or small from this life or another. And as I'm reading this, my phone made noise. And you know that that's just more confirmation from spirit of what I'm reading and what I'm receiving and what I'm thinking. And it just didn't do it once, it did it twice. So that's like a double, you're getting exactly what you need here, Laura. So goes on to say, but it is time to look at it from every angle, which I have, more so, and I'll tell you in a second. Remember that other people have a different perspective. So open your heart and try to understand their view. And I wrote a heart and I said, indeed I have, which I've let him, my son Hunter, go and grow how he sees fit for himself, right? I'm just saying. It says, your guidance is to let go of your ego around this issue and seek the highest solution with integrity. You may need to take your power back or forgive yourself or others. Okay, and this is huge, which I didn't know. Okay, so let me just finish reading this, then I'll explain. If so, now is the time to do so. And maybe it is in this moment when I read this that I never forgave my second husband for saying and doing what he did in that moment for my son, Hunter. So I went into meditation with the white light and everything and forgave him for having, I'm sure they were harsh words. I still don't have no idea what was said. But I sent a lot of healing from that situation to my son Hunter's heart for complete healing and understanding. And it goes on to say here, then ask Archangel Radleigh to provide healing and resolution and take any opportunity that is presented to bring about harmony. I'm in awe. I am in complete awe of the cards I received. Okay, and it goes back to my Bible. Because what this is saying and what I know in my heart, because I don't know what was said, right? I do not know what was said to my son in that moment. And it just breaks my heart because I don't know. I just know he was being a typical teenager boy. 18, 19, 18, I believe. And all I wanted him to do was go work, right? To stop playing video games and smoking pot. So I don't know what was said. It just breaks my heart. I wish I could go back, no matter. I couldn't even get out of bed. I couldn't even breathe. I couldn't have clothes on. I couldn't be covered with blankets. My pain was so horrific. But whatever was said to him in that moment, he is still carrying that. So, with that being said, I'll refer back to my Bible that I got the verse this morning and I had no idea until after my third card. And I got James 3:8. And the whole, this just blows my mind. The whole chapter is taming the tongue. And the verse I got, but no man can tame the tongue. It is restless evil, full of deadly poison. And I didn't have a thought this morning asking my Bible for anything in particular. It's just, I just heard that. I just get what I need all the time. This is so proof. And I did right here. After that, I came back to it. And after writing Hunter James in my journal, his middle name is James. I didn't give him the middle name for the Bible reason or anything. It was my youngest brother's middle name. So I just think that is just so amazing. And I'm not sure if I need to share anything in my Bible, in my journal, I just wrote in here everything I'm saying to you guys right now. And then I list the cards I got, just so I will have that note, right, for me in the future. But I thought that was like, holy guacamole. I had no idea. But when I was bringing these cards out to shuffle, I glanced over and saw the picture of my son. And so I'm not sure. I really don't know how this happens for me, but it does. And I'm so thankful, right? I am so thankful. I get what I need. Not that I need to be all emotional all the time, but I am healing, and that's why I am here doing this. So I get my second deck and I'm shuffling, right, in awe of what I just received over there. And I'm shuffling, and I'm done shuffling. I'm about to get my cards. And of course, I always flip over to see what energies and what it's about. I don't know. It's just the bottom of the deck is always so important. And I'm blown away. So this is why I'm here videotaping. It says 20 new beginnings, Archangel Jeremiah. And look at what I see. I see a family, right? A mother and a son. And I have so much prayer and healing coming upon us, right? Isn't that just wow, you guys? I am just so shocked and amazed. It says starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Compassionate, again, compassion. It's just echoing all of this. I am so amazed. So I should pick that as one of my cards, but I wanted to come and see what other cards Spirit has for me. Okay, so I hear Spirit, just take it, Laura. Okay. Okay, show me the cards I need, Spirit, for my highest good of the collective and all involved. And it's spitting, look, okay, I'm just going to take that. Change your life, Archangel Camille. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Oh my goodness. Break free from procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Wow. Wow. Okay. I will take that. Okay. I will take those two cards today. Whoa, okay, let's read these. So I guess this was my shadow card, and then this was the card that poked out. Okay, card 16. Wow, I need to date these in my book too. Okay, oh my goodness, right now. I felt so much healing in this card. It's an angel overlooking the world out there. And it's showing me that it can have a lot of healing properties and aspects to it. Because my son is out there in the world, right? Living his best life. That's all I want for him. How beautiful. But look at the angel here has the light that I used earlier for healing what was said and done in that moment. And the rays is going down upon my son in the world. Oh my God. I just got that. Oh my gosh, isn't that beautiful? Okay, let's read on. It says, it's time to change your life. This card represents a need to leave behind old belief systems and ways of doing things that have become stale and out of date. When this card presents itself, the universe is telling you that you can no longer procrastinate on making that the changes that you know is in your own heart you need to make. Suddenly everything is crystal clear to you. Like earlier, the verse I got, had no idea what it meant. I just accepted it. And then the decks that called me, the cards I got, it's like had like an aha moment. It's like it was so clear to me what I needed to do. I needed to forgive the person that said and did things to hurt my son. I mean, I never thought of it that way. I always thought it was me and I was trying to heal and connect that, but it was the person who actually did that to him. So, yeah, I understand my cards right now. It says change is inevitable. Inevitable. I can't even say that. If you're going to grow and evolve, embrace this new direction in your life as liberating and exciting. You need to go through this transformation alone. See, with my angels, right? Archangel Camille can help you find the new path and meaning in your life that you long for. Oh my gosh, I've longed for this. Additional meanings of this card: awakening, a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Oh my goodness, love that. Unexpected transformations, life experiences. And it goes on to say, Archangel Camille is said to observe the world from a very high vantage point. Right? Oh my goodness. This gives him the ability to see opportunities, oh my gosh, that you may be missing. Oh my goodness, right now. Breathe it in. I accept that. Call upon Archangel Camille whenever you're searching for something. Like my son. With his my ear just popped. With his super angelic vision, he can clearly find a path, oh my gosh, that will lead your life in a new and exciting direction. Oh my gosh, thank you. Get in my heart space. That is so beautiful. I accept that for us. Thank you. Wow. I love that. Okay. New beginnings. Starting a new family. Finding your purpose. A forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Oh my goodness. Isn't that what I'm doing here? Healing. Finding compassion. Okay. You are being called to renew your dedication of your life purpose. Each day of our life has led you to this moment. Now is the time to review your personal history and make changes that will take you in a different direction. Archangel Jeremiel can help you evaluate the past without harsh judgments. Take up your new destination with joy and confidence. Situations where decisions must be made will work out positively for you. Academic examinations, tests, and legal settlements have favorable outcomes. Additional meanings of this card: answering a calling, finding your purpose, starting a new life, perfect clarity, unlimited opportunities. Wow. It also goes on to say, Archangel Jeremiel is the angel who helps with life reviews. If you're asking to take stock of your past and now how it might relate to your future, you can call upon Jeremiel for insight. Ask him for detailed steps that you can take that lead to the successful changes in your life. Wow. Get in my heart space. Oh, I want this so much for Hunter James and for myself. Isn't that beautiful? How the family, the mother and the son, and then I'm just getting so much healing and light through my archangels. And even here, oversees everything and has the beaming light down into the world where my son is for that healing. Oh my goodness, right now. I am so blessed and honored to be able to receive these from all my decks. And this I will do on a different video. I'm trying to keep them shorter for viewing purposes. But I'm in awe again of the love, the compassion that my cards show me. I'm in awe. Okay, that's a little bit of my morning. I just love this so much. And Spirit and I hope that you get a little bit of healing through my process of healing here through my videos. Thank you.